Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to a new video of me, Fastball40. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Day for you guys. I'm recording this the morning of New Year's Eve. But yeah, I hope you had a really good night. I hope your hangovers aren't too bad. And I hope you're not too tired. If you're off to the football today to go watch your team play, then good luck. I hope your team wins and you sort of start the year off with a bang. But yeah, so this video is a bonus sort of late Christmas present, early New Year's present, I guess. I just want to show you first. This is the team that I've got from trading for basically about 6 weeks. This is the team that I put together, which I think is pretty nutty. With no FIFA coin spend and 3 point spend, we got Mbappe, Neymar up front. This Belay is really good. He's going to be replaced by Neymar. Once we saw our Premier League investments, we shoved enough for Neymar. The Sanchez is God. The Gary Lineker is tradable. They're all tradable basically, other than the ones that are these sort of guys here. But it's nuts. I've got these two. These two I'm using them, but they're also an investment because they are just nutty good. But the point of today's video that I wanted to do is my subscribers on Twitch have had access to trading guides, sub-trading guides for absolutely ages, okay? They get a new trading guide weekly for their sort of what they do in terms of they need to be doing for the week. And also they get flipping and sniping filter guides periodically, sort of every once a week, twice a week, depending on what comes out. So for them, I'll just drop the Bundesliga flipping filter because it's a very long filter to go through, like the flipping guide. But they've had this, the one I'm about to show you, I'm about to give you every single sniping filter for the SERIE. Every single sniping filter for League SBC flipping on the SERIE. The reason for that is because my subs have had it now for a month, they know it like the back of their hand. And so for me now it's time to maybe give back to you guys a little bit more that support me on YouTube. So not all of you can afford to sub. So this is one time that I'm thinking, actually, you know what, I'm going to give you every single one. Now, if you are new around here, please drop a subscription down below. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below what you're sniping, what you're filtering at the moment. Again, it will massively help the channel to grow. Even if you're new around here and you just drop a subscription and never watch my videos again, it massively helps me to continue to grow. We're doing really, really well. We're getting nearly 100 subs a day. So, yeah, if you could drop a subscription down below, I'd much appreciate it. But if you do these flipping filters and you get to know them and you get consistent with them, I guarantee you that in the course of an hour, if you add it to all the other methods I've taught you, you'll be making 50k, 100k an hour. Now, I sat there yesterday on stream, and in an hour I made about 60k, give or take, and that was with talking to people and doing whatever it is. I know every single sniping filter for the SERIE, for the Bundesliga, for the Premier League now, for Ligue 1, for the MBS Pro League, so I can sit there and do one league after the other and just pick up players in a sweep for about half an hour, and make myself 30k, 40k, 50k in that half hour. But we'll get into it. The first team that I always tell you guys about is Brescia. Starting the defenders, that all the defenders are silver or bronze. Usually I go about 6,200, that's about the level they are. So this guy here, I'm going to buy him straight away. So you see, there's no centre-backs in the market. That's a right-back. I'm going to go find out what centre-backs sell for. So I'll put him up on the trade pile quickly, and we'll go find out what centre-backs are selling for Brescia, and then we'll list him for just underneath that, so someone picks him up. And be mindful that I'm doing this. There you go, look at that. I'm doing this on Sunday in the morning. The market's quiet at this time, so it might be hard for me to sell straight away, but 8,000. So I'm going to go list him for about 7.7 to undercut him enough. Nearly 3,000 coins profit off of that card alone. Apologies if I'm doing it right now. I'm going to show you all the flipping filters, but I just wanted to make sure it gets sold. So there you go. That's straight away there. You understand how much coins are possible to make here. Like it's near enough, just short of 3,000 coins profit from that one card in the space of about 10 seconds. It's that easy. What you do, whenever you come off it, come back onto it again, just quickly check if anything's been listed, nothing has. Midfielders, you want to set your filter to silver, and then search. Now, cams and CMs have been quite far down recently, but it's the morning, so you should climb. Remember, if you're buying to invest, best time to buy, to hold on to them, is the evening, to sell in the mornings. The mornings are always the best time to sell. But nothing there, and then we go to fix through to the goalkeepers as well. They've got a few of them. Usually about that's right. Some 4,500, 4,500 on both those goalkeepers, and the only other ones on the market are 5,500, I believe, 5,600. So we're gonna list both of these for about 5.4. You want to undercut enough that people go on them and snap them up straight away. But then there you go. So straight in the space of about, we're talking what was a minute, if that. We've made ourselves nearly 5,000 coins straight away. It's that easy. So Brescia is your first one. Cagliari is your next one. Right back to them. A guy called Cacciatore. None there worth buying, but as you can see, he sells about 4k normally. He's a really good buy. Left backs, you've got Lico Giannis and Pellegrini, I think it's the other guy's name. Yep. They sell, depending on what the market's like, they sell for between 4 and 6. depending on how lit the market is or how like dead the market is. I could buy this guy. I might as well buy him and list him for 3.9. 8 massive profits, couple hundred coins, but it's a couple hundred coins wouldn't have had before. So we'll list him up. And again, it might take a couple of times to list him to sell stuff, and that's fine. That happens. Also, their centre-backs will be a bit more iffy. They fluctuate a bit more in price. Sometimes they drop right down. Sometimes they climb right up. Just be mindful of that when you're buying them. Try and buy them as low as possible to minimise your risk. But none there worth buying. 2,800. I could list him for 3.2 and he'd probably sell, but yeah, it ain't worth my time. Fiorentina, goalkeepers. You want to get rid of the filter for this. None of their keepers are goals. It doesn't matter. They can be good or they can be really iffy. One there for 1,400. Sometimes they drop really far low, so try not to buy them too high again. Nothing worth buying there. They're all about the same price. Genoa, right back for them. The only right back is a guy called Ankerson. And he can literally go at times for about 4,000 coins to 6,000 coins. Other times a little less, but one there for 2,000. We're going to buy him and list him for 3,000. As you can see, nothing there less than 3,200. So we're going to go and list him for 3,000 coins. And remember, if you are subscribing to me on Twitch, you get this guide plus all the other ones included for your monthly subscription fee. I think it's like you can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. So, but Hellas Verona, this is the one that all of you seem to love. The moment I teach you about Hellas Verona, you all seem to love it. Their right backs, Crescenzi's not bad. Again, he can be very temperamental, so just be mindful of that. They've got a goal centre back here in Bochetti, but he does sell. So you can snipe Bochetti if you want to for under 1,000 coins. There's silver guys, there's Emperor and another guy, I can't remember his name now. Gunter, yeah. That's actually Davicevic as well, but they sell. I'd say that's high for them. That's very, very high for them, so be mindful of that. They're usually about 4k when the market's low, so just be mindful of that. And then the one that you all seem to love, got the goalkeepers. Every time I teach anyone sniping filters like this, they go, oh yeah, I'm sniping Hellas Verona goalkeepers. I'm like, so what else are you doing? They're like, oh, there's Hellas Verona goalkeepers. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Right, so there's one on there for 7.5 at the moment, and there's that one there for 6.6. Now, if I sell him for 7.4, I'm making myself something in the region of about 600 coins profit, give or take. Problem I've got with him, that's quite high for them at the moment, and I'm scared to buy that, and in fact, I'm not going to buy that, because they've been down recently a lot. A lot of people have been buying them, and they haven't been at the level that they would be normally. Normally, they're at about something in the region of about 6 to 6.5. So they're high at the moment because we've not had many silver packs. So just be mindful of that. Some of the prices you see here may be slightly inflated. People still buy them when they're inflated, but it's more risk. I don't mind risking it because I can make it back easily. So, next one, Napoli have centre backs. There's a guy called Luperto. He's a silver centre back. He sells. I think it's because their centre backs are so expensive, but he does sell, and he comes onto the market all the time for about 1k or 2k. You can make 2k a card off of him. It's mental. But Napoli's your next one. Their centre backs are really, really good. Parma, also centre backs. DeMarco and Bruno Alves are the two for them mainly. 4,900 there. Then that's their normal sell price. So he might have a few on the market that are like 5 something, but I wouldn't touch him at the moment. I'd wait until some come on the market. This DeMarco guy comes on for 1k, 2k at a time as well. Sometimes people just don't realise that he's so expensive. So, right back to them. Jacoponi and Laurini are the main two guys for them. Look, I know the names off by heart. How funny is that? But yeah, again, yesterday I was picking these up for 2k and put them back on the market for 4k again, which is really, really good. Their left backs are also really good. Be mindful with the left backs that, yes, they'll sell, but they can also be a bit iffy because they don't need a left back for their thing. So, but like Pizzella there, I probably would buy him because they can use him instead of a centre back. You see, you can use one in a position. So we'll buy him for 2-4, list him for 3 and see if he sells. I don't mind risking that. If he sells, brilliant. If he doesn't, then it is what it is. So we'll just Pizzella. And then we'll go round to Parma. We've got, there are Juventus filters. I don't do them. They're goal players. I'm not bothered about goal players. I don't get involved with goal players really. Sampdoria have left backs Muru and another one. Can't remember his name. I've got 2 here that aren't Muru. Muru, Algello and Regini. Left backs really, really good. You can get them for 1,500 coins and make a profit. Right backs, they've got Ferrari and someone else. Yeah, and De Pauli. Again, look at the price of them. If you can get 1,500 coins, boom, you're laughing. Really, really good. And they've also got centre backs. Chabot's one of the main guys. Just be mindful again. There's Chabot there. They're having a habit of really fluctuating. So just be mindful when you're buying them. There's a chance that they will fluctuate a lot. We'll listen for 1,800. See if he sells again. Well, I might say see. He will sell. That's quite cheap for him as well. As you can see, I've got a few of those in the club. So that's boom. That's really good. Sassuolo, I'd steer clear of Sassuolo. People swear by it. I don't like it. They fluctuate too much. The left backs can be alright, but yeah. Centre backs for these guys fluctuate hugely. Sometimes sit at 1,500 coins. I'll explain to you after I've done the filters as well. There's 2 ways you can trade with these, but 2,700 for him. They're really good. Left back is a Polish guy called what's his name? I can't remember his name. Reka, that's it. But yeah, again, 1,800, 2,000. Let's flick through and see if there's any more on the market. If there's not, yeah, so there's no point really buying those ones and selling them on at the moment. It's a bit meh. Right backs. There's a guy called Salah. Again, all of those are probably worth. He can go up as high as 4K sometimes, so be mindful. They've also got CDMs. They again can fluctuate massively in price. At the moment, they're very, very high. I've got a few in the club, so I'm going to go and sell them. They don't always sit at 3K. They normally sit at about 2 to 2.5. So they're high at the moment because we've not had much silver supply. So just be mindful you don't overspend on them. If you do, you'll be gutted if you lose coins. Miseroli. And also, another thing to note, if they've been sat there for too long and no one's bought them, it probably means that no one's really interested in buying them at the moment. So just be mindful you don't overspend again. But again, I probably would normally buy him and list it for free too. He probably would sell, but for now, I've got loading club I'm trying to get rid of, so I don't need to worry about that. And then the final one, I think it's the final one. Yeah, it is. Torino, right? They're goalkeepers, one the way around. Whatever you do, don't set a filter here, because you might be able to pick up a Sirigu. I picked up quite a few Rosati's yesterday, that's the main guy. But sometimes people list Sirigu for next to nothing. Look at that. Look at that. So Rosati there for 5.5k is well inflated. I was picking up yesterday at like 2.5k and sending for 4. That's about the normal price that he is. But yeah, I'd just be mindful you're not overpaying on him. Again, you could probably buy that guy and maybe sell him, but I wouldn't risk him. I'd try and get him a bit lower than that. That's all the Serie A filtered. Now I want to talk to you about, guys, about other ways that you can invest in silver. So you've got it's not just about buying the silvers and flipping straight away. There's a chance that either tonight my time, which would be New Year's Eve evening, or New Year's Day, EA might release some silver pack rewards. And if silver pack rewards come out, so players with silver players or bronze players with them, they go down in price. So I do it every single Thursday. When the rewards come out, I buy silver players. They're always down, and I list them over the course of weekend league as they climb. And that's when you can make big coins. As an example, some Brescia midfielders last week were going for 3.5k. I then listed them for 8k. I was making 4,000 coins a card. That pretty much bought my Mbappe for me. So when the silver packs come in, so if you see rewards that are rare election packs, mixed player packs, anything like that, silver players will drop off massively. They'll drop off hugely. You'll see a crash, and they will bounce back again. So I'll just show you the price. This is at the high of the market when there's not been much silver on the market at all. This is, normally it's about a midpoint between these. So for example, those goalkeepers of Torino, normally about 3.5, 4k, give or take. That's the midpoint on the market. So if you can buy at 2.5k, and make 1,000 coins a card. If you can make 1,000 coins a card and you buy 100, that's 100,000 coins you did not have. So be mindful of that, and that's an easy way. Then just sit them in your club for, either in your club or in the trade pile or unassigned for 2-3 days, let them come back up again, and boom, you make massive profit. But that's going to be the end of the video. I've just told you how to make 100k, so subscribe down below for more guides like this. We keep banging them out. Thank you so much for the growth. I'm assuming at the point that this video goes out, we're at 1.4k. So thank you so much for all the support, lads. I hope that this year coming is going to be amazing for you and you smash it out. Again, I'm always here on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you need to get hold of me, and the Discord server. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you later.